Good morning and welcome to Bumblebee Junction.
Okay, hi guys and welcome back to the channel. We have a lot to get through. We have a lot going on and I'm not going to give it all away, so hold on and we'll be right back. Okay, we're going to start here on the front porch. Those are the half barrels that Nina sent us. And I put daisies in there and these really pretty little vegetables. Yeah, and had to put a few butterflies in them. Kind of look down along the porch here. Everything's growing really good. Really nice cucumbers in the hanging baskets. Still waiting on a few in the standing. Yeah, but flowers are looking really nice. Get up here and look at all these big pretty cucumbers in the top pots. We do have a few in the standing pots, but kind of look down here. Then we're going to come up here and if you remember the video about the younglings coming, they brought these flowers for me and they are so pretty. I mean, take a look at that rose. Gorgeous. Now you might notice a bandage on my thumb. Yeah, I was cutting some buns for supper and kind of slit the end of my thumb. But how pretty is that? Kind of walk down here a little bit. More wonderful cucumbers in the hanging pots. Now, when the kids were here, they did kind of rearrange my butterflies just a little bit, which is okay. We don't mind that at all. Do have a few in the standing pots. The ones in the hanging pots are doing very, very well. And that is the catnip. Now we have given a couple of the leaves to baby Kitty, and he really, really enjoyed them. And I think, well, he kind of mangled one and then eventually he ate it. But we are more pots, more cucumbers. We do have a few more in the hanging pots that are doing very, very well. Now if you remember, these in the hanging pots are the pickling cucumbers. Do have a few regular slicing cucumbers in these standing pots. They have been replanted. We expect more to come up, and there are 3 in this one. And yeah, but if you remember the video about the hanging pots, these are self-watering and they've been doing very, very well. Really happy about them. Now these guys are not doing quite as well, but I think it's more of a germination thing than anything else because I do put plenty of water in these every morning. But yeah, these guys are looking really, really good. Okay, it is a little bit later in the evening and we usually do our garden update videos, but it is certainly much cooler. This right here is the Chub tomato bed. You can see they are really, really happy. We have lots of these little guys and they are all volunteers. Now we do have the 2 in the center. And this is the garlic. And they are just about ready to come out. I do believe that when these guys come out, we're going to go ahead and put beans in here. We will come down and look at the onions. Now these are the white candy onions. And there are some really nice big ones in here. We'll come down here towards the end. Show you the size of those onions. Yeah. more big ones down in here. Okay, now this bag is one of the ones that we had peas in. And these are actually volunteer butterfly bush from last year. And when I pulled the peas out, I left that. And we did fill this bag with the leftover super soil that we had on the back porch. But you can see, well, I don't know if you can see it. It is in a pile there. Because what we want to do is take these guys out and go ahead and put them in a pot. Yeah, because we want to keep those. So, just kind of jump down here. That is the other pea bag. Now we have already taken the peas out, and I don't know if you can really see that, but we have filled that bag with leftover super soil. And come down here, these are the red onions, and they are actually getting very, very large. Come down here and show you how big they are. Those are really nice. Yeah, almost about the size of my fist. And there are plenty in there that size. These are the acorn squash that I planted. Now these are the regular ones. We're going to come down here and we're going to look in here. Now these are the acorn squash. Come in here and show you. We have the beginnings of acorn squash in here. If you ever wanted to look inside an acorn plant. Yeah, well, zucchini, sorry. Kind of had my mind on acorns. These are zucchinis, and yeah, that one is about as long as my hand. And we have a couple more over there. Look down through the bed. Yeah, I actually have acorn squash on my mind because I'm dying to have some. There's another one there. I'm going to come down here. These are the little yellow squash. And they are in here. They are little. Now, one thing that you might not remember exactly from squash, but once these leaves get really big, if they start shedding out any other plant like they are with my acorn squash, you can cut a few of these big leaves off and they will not mind at all. They are kind of coming out of the bed a little bit, and they are covering up a few of my little acorn squash. So probably tomorrow I will go ahead and cut these out to give these guys a little bit more sun, and kind of walk around here and show you what we got going on down through the garden. Now we did fill up all those beds. We had a bit more super soil sitting out there, so yeah, we went ahead, filled these beds up, and we're going to get to that right there real soon. Not going to give anything away, but yeah, we filled that bed. That is my dill. And right there is my white acorn squash. And since we were able to go ahead and use up the last of the super soil, yeah, we're going to save a few of those bags, which means that we're going to have a little bit of extra soil, which we're just going to kind of covet until spring if we have to. Come over here, and these, yeah, look at those beets. Those are growing so pretty. But beyond the beets back there, you don't mind my shadow, those are the potato buckets. I'll come over here and show you. Yeah, those are in buckets. Those are all of the potato buckets. They are blooming and happy. And we have soil in this bed too. And we are really going to get going on some of this planting that we really wanted to do. And we actually get to go ahead and save some of those bags. But there's a little bit more to show you. So hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, this is the cabbage bed. And you can see we have taken a couple of these out. You might remember the video from the other day where I snuck in and got that one. Took out another one for Mom and Dad. And we still have plenty here. So, we're going to keep these guys going for a little while. There really is more to go and see, so hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to look down the corn bed here a little bit. But what I want to show you is how big these guys already are. You can see the weeds in here between the rows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down through those with a weed whacker. Probably here tomorrow. We're going to clean all of that up. Yeah. We actually usually do that about twice before we go ahead and give them the second dose of nitrogen. So, yeah, don't want the weeds in there. It's really easy because the head of my weed whacker is only about 10 inches. And I can go right down between those rows and get that cleaned up. But maybe we could save that for a video in the future. It is kind of hilarious watching me go down through, you know, close quarters like that. But my weed whacker is definitely able to do it. So hold on and we'll be right back. Alright, we are going to head down through the wooden garden boxes. That is the first box of strawberries that I redid. Now, these guys I have weeded, and we have one really nice basil plant in here that is a volunteer. Another bed there of strawberries. Now that is the second bed I did, and you can see that they are going absolutely crazy. I did clean out the white round barrel beds. Now we haven't decided exactly if we're going to go ahead and change out the dirt in them or go ahead and leave them, because look, I'll kind of back up here a little bit. You can see that the watermelon and the cantaloupe have oozed out of their beds. And come up here real close. These guys are starting to come out into these barrels. And what they can do is at every junction here, they can put down roots. So I think maybe we might leave them. Haven't quite decided yet. That is my volunteer cilantro, and yeah, it's going kind of crazy. These are the cantaloupes, and kind of back up here just a little bit. They are oozing out of their beds and spreading out. Yeah, very, very happy plants. There are the carrots. 2 beds of carrots. Kind of look down here. I'll try not to blind you because the evening sun, yeah, it's kind of getting a little crazy. But anybody who has ever watched the channel knows exactly what this tomato bed will turn into. All 40 of those posts will turn into a complete and utter tomato jungle. They are well on their way. Come down here and look at the asparagus bed, which is doing very, very well. Now we are still trying to get all of these guys going. We put lots of seed in here. They are still establishing. but doing very, very well. And we're going to sneak over here real quick. Don't mind the ground because I want to sneak up on you just a little bit. And boom. Yeah, sweet potatoes. Now I told you that these guys would look puny for a few days and then they would perk up. But look what we got here. Absolutely new growth. Yeah. There are still a couple of plants, like this one right here. Is a little puny, but if you look at the base right here, that is new growth. So, they've been in here a little over a week. They have perked completely back up. And we have brand new growth. Absolutely tickled about that. One of my favorite things to do is pull sweet potatoes in the fall. Yeah. Never mind my bandaged thumb, I know, but these guys are looking really, really good. Brand new growth. Absolutely tickled. But all of the 75 slips that we have put in here have finally taken off. Yeah, when you plant them, they will look a little puny for a couple of days. They will certainly perk back up, and it will take only about a week before, yeah, they have all that new growth on them. How pretty is that? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get moving on. So hold on, and I'll be right back. Okay, just a quick look down here on the grape arbor to show you how big these guys are getting. They are still little and they are still definitely immature. They are still working. Yeah, really, really happy for that because that means more grape jam. So, gonna keep an eye on them. Birds do like to nest out here, so yeah, every time I come out here I think I scare a few. Okay, so that's all the footage that I have for today. We have quite a few more projects going on, and like I kind of led into about the dirt, yeah, kind of got a little bit extra. So we're going to cover that a little bit, but one thing that you are never short of on a homestead is plenty of dirt to grow all the good stuff in. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell. It'll let you know when we're digging in the dirt yet again. Yeah. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything along your mind, please leave them in the little box below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Now, we do generally do an update on the weekends. But yeah, this whole next week, we have all that dirt, plenty of stuff to get to, and a little bit of a surprise on the back porch of the shop kind of thing. So hold on, and yeah, that is going to come up real soon. Anyway, don't forget we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.